I saw Superman. While this film is not perfect, I gave this film a 8 out of 10. If you follow me on social media, you will know that I gave this film an 8 out of 10. While this film is not perfect, it's close. It's close, and I can confidently say I think we're in good hands. I think we're in good hands with James Gunn. I mean, Creature Commandos was great. Peacemaker was great. I thoroughly enjoyed the Suicide Squad. So that being said, James Gunnisms are not for everybody. And you know what? That's fine. Film is subjective, just like my good friend Chainsaw just said to me. Film is subjective. We don't have to tear each other down for having different tastes in things. So before you get in the comment section trying to troll or, just be an a-hole, I don't care for it. You're going to be talking to the wall. I don't care for it. I saw the movie that I have been waiting to see since 2023, and I am highly satisfied. I have a few nitpicks. I have a few things, without getting too spoilery. I will give my full spoiler review. I'll be giving that this weekend, and we'll be talking about it on Tuesday in the podcast. But until then, these are my non-spoiler thoughts. The cast. I love the cast from top to bottom. Anthony Carrigan is Rex Mason. Metamorpho stole the show. I don't know what I was expecting from him, but Anthony Carrigan gave a phenomenal performance to me. Nicholas Hoult is Lex Luthor, menacing. The man is a nut, but we already know that Lex Luthor is a nut. Like, his plan, he would have got away. What he does in this film is insane. But I think Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor is up there with me for like the Michael Rosenbaum and the Michael Cudlitz and the John Cryers. He's up there in one of the best Lex Luthor interpretations, and I can't wait to see more of him. Yeah, like he's up there. He's up there. And let me preface this by saying, Jesse Eisenberg, I respect everything that man did with the role of Lex Luthor because I enjoyed his interpretation too. So again, before the chuds get in the chat, I enjoyed the Snyderverse stuff. I had the Batman v Superman poster right there. I enjoyed the Snyderverse stuff. So again, it's possible to like both. If you don't, that's cool. But don't get in here trying to be weird. I'm sorry I have to keep repeating that, but I feel as if I need to because I know how YouTube is. And some of you guys are just weird. Respectfully. Skylar Grisando, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, is it's Jimmy. Yeah, we got another good Jimmy. Rachel Brosnahan. Yeah, she fits right in with Lois Lane. She fits right in, especially after Bitsy Tulloch's stellar performance for the past few years. Yeah, Rachel Brosnahan, I cannot wait to see more of you in this role. I cannot wait. Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific. He stole the show for me, honestly, and not in a good way. That's the other thing. Everybody was so worried about, it's so many characters. That's not the thing that makes the film kind of feel bloated. The thing that makes the film kind of feel bloated is it's a lot of moving parts. The Justice Gang is not an issue. Honestly, I left this film wanting more from each of them. From each one in particular, but I'm not going to say, I'm going to let you find out for yourself. I left this film wanting more from each of them. I left this film wanting more from this universe as a whole. And I think that's one of James Gunn's greatest strengths. He's going to give you a little bit here and there, but as we see this universe grow and expand, you're going to be satisfied in the long run. But I do feel like it was a lot of moving parts with the story, and then that goes back, at least for me, that goes back into the pacing of it all. If you get what I mean, it goes back into the pacing. I just wish the film was paced a little bit better, but I feel as if recently that's been my biggest nitpick with everything, with TV, with films. It's the pacing of it all. Some stuff feels rushed, but again, that does not make this film a bad film. This film felt like I was watching a Saturday morning cartoon in the best way possible. This feels like Superman. This is a Superman that actively goes out of his way to save the little guy. One of the saves in this movie is a freaking squirrel, and I loved it. This is a nerdy Superman. This is a nerdy, corny Superman. This is the Superman from the comics. This is a Superman that says stuff like "good gosh" and "what the hey, dude." Like, we've seen that in the trailers. Like, I loved it. Crypto's part. All I'll say is, all you people that say you don't care about the dog, you won't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about Crypto. You don't have to worry about Crypto. You also don't have to worry about Crypto dying. That's all I'll say. But I thoroughly enjoyed Crypto. Crypto was freaking hilarious. His camaraderie, like the way he interacts with Clark, it's hilarious. The robots, like, the trailers did not spoil this movie at all. The clips that they put out did not spoil this movie at all, because they are strategically manipulated. They manipulated the footage that they put out. Was the CGI kind of? No, in some scenes the CGI could have been improved. It could have been improved, but at the same time, it wasn't terrible. Like I kept telling people, a lot of this stuff, like the cameras that they use, it was made to be seen on the big screen. And when they scale it down to work on Blu-ray disc and streaming and DVDs, streaming services and all of that stuff, it's going to look great. It's not going to look great in a trailer, because at least not perfect in the trailer, because a lot of that stuff is not finished. But as I thought, seeing it on the big screen, I was immersed. Like, my kids' mouths were wide open and giddy, and they were smiling and happy. My wife had the biggest smile on her face. I had the biggest smile on my face. My entire theater was packed. My theater for my screening was packed with fans, was packed with Reeves fans, Henry Cavill fans, DCEU fans, Snyder fans, all of that stuff. Tyler Hoechlin fans. It was packed, and everybody left out. Everybody left out that theater, and they were extremely happy. I talked to a few of them. Everybody was happy. They had their expectations for the film, and I believe that their expectations were met. I know mine were. Like I said, the only issue that I really had was the pacing. It was the pacing. I just wish it was paced better. Like so stuff, like some of Lex Luthor's, what Lex does in this movie is freaking insane, but it's funny too. And let me preface that by saying, you don't have to worry about the James Gunn humor being overbearing. In my opinion, it was not. The jokes landed. They did not come every 5 minutes either. The jokes landed. The jokes really did land, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It was no fart poop jokes, nothing like that. This film did what it needed to do. It set up the DCU in the best way possible, and I can't wait to see more. The fact that I left this film wanting to see more from certain characters just proves that everybody was worried for no reason. Like, I am so excited for what's to come out of the DCU, from what's to come from James Gunn. Having these first 3 projects be directed by James Gunn, I can't wait to see what's up with Lanterns and what's up with Supergirl next year. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. Is it perfect? No. Is it close? Yes. This weekend I'll be seeing it again, so again I'll be able to give my full spoiler review. I really, really hope that you like it, but if you don't, that's okay too. Like, honestly, it's okay. Everything is not for everybody. But me being a comic book fan, I enjoyed the Snyderverse. I enjoyed the Arrowverse. I enjoyed Christopher Reeve stuff. And I welcome David Cornsweet into the Superman family, to Superman mythos, with open arms. Can't wait to see more. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you plan on seeing it this weekend. Just let me know. Until then, I'll catch you all next time.